Sources indicate that the U.S. government has overstepped its bounds in executing the so-called Project Hammer. How many hundreds of innocent people have been exposed to unknown chemical agents? And when will all their effects be revealed? Agent Orange, Gulf War Syndrome. We've heard the names, but were they real to us? Or were they collateral damage we accepted as part of wars we may or may not have felt were justified? That doesn't matter anymore. Project Hammer was a program executed on the unwitting American public. But this investigative reporter has uncovered details that the public will want to know. Thousands of names will be revealed right here in the Dallas News, and thousands of Americans will have their lives changed forever. I hesitate to speculate who has the worst end of this, the victims or the government, who will likely deal with the worst political fallout since Watergate. Dixon Hill.
Shouldn't sound so eager. Makes a body worry.
Tell me something I want to hear.
I got the goods, Dix. But you're drafting up some big debt on this one. I had to cash in a lot of karma to get this little package.
Whatever you want, assuming it's good.
Eagerness, Dixon. And it's golden.
The usual place?
No. Gotta get my nature on. Meet me at the trails and the cliff.
That last part's too much. My day's schlepping hack printer over. This little story's gonna make me world class. Couldn't you have picked a golf course?
That ain't a sport, Mr. Hill. No risk, no glory. This is a sport.
This isn't crowds and applause. Where's the glory in that?
That would be like your style, wouldn't it? Me, I like to think a man can win big with little things.
What's that?
Everything you need's on this little key.
What is this gonna cost me?
More than you know. I'll be in touch.
What's this gonna cost me? The source was right. More than I ever expected. For years I've written about victims of circumstance. Poor souls under the wheels of the big machine. But it was all empty words. Feathers in my cap. Subsequent stories I've told so people would know my name. But I never cared enough for their names. Not until I became one of them.
The end is near, at least that's what they say. 7 oceans I have sailed, 1,000 miles I've crawled, seeking heaven